Good morning to you. Your day has begun. This is not just one more video. It is not background noise. This reflects your very soul. You are not here by chance. You did not click this by accident. A part of you feels weary, tired of waking up feeling empty, tired of a mind filled with noise, tired of wasting your mornings, tired of wasting your life. But today, something will change. This video is not about empty motivation. It is not about yelling. It contains no hype. It is about reality. It is about finding peace. You are taking back mental control. You can do this every single morning. For these next few minutes, please slow down, take a very deep breath. Let these words heal your heart. How you begin your morning is important. It sets the tone for your entire life. Now listen with care. I will give you 12 lines. They are more than just nice words. They are weapons. They are the vitamins your brain requires. They are truths your heart has forgotten. Every time you speak them aloud, you rewire your brain. This video is also great for your English practice. The words are simple. The meanings are profound. The more you listen and repeat, the better you speak. You will speak with power, not just English. Want to improve your English? Start here. Want to speak better to yourself? Start here. How you talk to yourself in the morning matters. It determines how you feel. It guides how you will move. It shapes how you will live. So today, yesterday's weight does not matter. What you face right now does not matter. I want you to make this a new ritual, a sacred moment, just for you. There is no judgment here. There is no noise or shame. It is just you, your breath, and the truth. Say these words with me. Feel them. Believe them. Repeat them every morning if you can. You don't need 1,000 rules for change. You only need a few strong reminders. Repeat them daily until you believe them again. So let us begin. 1. Today is a clean slate, and I can start over. Yes. Say it with intention. Today is a clean slate. I have the chance to begin again. Not, I have to get up. Not, I have too many problems. Not, it is already too late. Instead, say, I can begin again. Consider that for a moment. How many people did not wake up today? How many would give anything for one more morning, one more sunrise, one more opportunity? You have that right now. You are breathing. You are alive. Your story is not finished. Your mistakes did not end you. Your regrets could not stop you. Your pain did not destroy you. You are still here. That is a miracle. So wake up without guilt, stress, or self-hate. Wake up with this thought. I have the chance to begin again. Let go of the past. The arguments, the failures, the mess. Release the pressure to be perfect. Release the fear of starting too late. This very moment is like a door. It is a clean, open door. It does not care about who you were. It only asks, who will you be today? Let me share a short story. A man wasted 20 years of his life. He was lost in addiction, anger, and isolation. He woke up each day thinking, it is too late. He thought, I have ruined it all. Then one morning he saw his reflection. He whispered, maybe I can begin again today. That day he just went for a walk. That walk led to keeping a journal. The journal led to starting a business. That business led to a whole new life. But motivation did not start it. It all began with a single thought. Maybe I can begin again. So it does not matter where you are. Your age is not a factor. Your mistakes do not define you. It does not matter how long you felt stuck. Please remember this truth. You do not need a new year. You do not need any permission. You do not need others to believe in you. You just need one morning. And this morning is yours. Now breathe, close your eyes, say it one more time. Today is a clean slate. I have the chance to begin again. 2. I am grateful for what I have. I am excited for what is coming. Repeat this slowly. I am grateful for my current blessings. I am excited for the future. Most people wake up feeling a sense of lack. Their first thoughts are negative. I do not have enough money. I am so far behind in life. I am not where I should be. They begin their day in a storm of pressure, fear, and comparison. But gratitude is a reset button. It works on your brain. It shifts your focus from what is missing. It directs you to what is beautiful now. Pair gratitude with excitement for the future. You then activate two powerful emotions. You create peace plus hope. This is how you build a powerful mind. There was a woman named Clara. She used to wake up angry daily. Angry about her job. Angry about a broken relationship. Angry that her dreams were not real. One day, her mentor gave her advice. For the next 30 days, do this. Before checking your phone, say 3 things. 3 things you are grateful for, and 1 thing you are excited about. She laughed at first. She thought it was a silly habit. How could this possibly change anything? But she decided to do it anyway. Day 1. I am grateful for my bed. I am grateful for food. I am grateful I woke up today. I am excited to write again. Day 5. I am grateful for my friends. I am grateful that I am healing. I am grateful for music. I am excited to create something today. Day 12. I am grateful I am getting stronger. I am grateful for this life. I am excited for my future. Then something shifted. Her energy changed. Her posture changed. Her ideas began to flow. She started meeting new people. She began writing again. Within a year, her life was new. She did not win the lottery. She simply changed her morning focus. Every morning, before touching your phone, before you scroll, compare, or complain, before you react, say this. I am grateful for what I have. I am excited for what is coming. Make this your ritual. Even if your life feels empty now, find one thing to feel grateful for. Your breath, your body, your strength, your will to continue, your mind that is still dreaming. Then, imagine what is coming. You do not need to know how. You just need to feel it. Gratitude makes the ordinary magical. Excitement pulls that magic closer. Now, take a deep breath. Say it again. I am grateful for what I have. I am excited for what is coming. Say it until your chest feels warm. Say it until you feel emotional. Say it until you believe it again. The moment you feel gratitude, you have power. You have everything you need to change your life. 3. I control my own thoughts and emotions. Repeat this with intention. I am in control of my thoughts. I control my own emotions. Not the world, not other people, only you. Most people wake up by reacting. Reacting to their problems, reacting to what others said, reacting to hurtful thoughts. Their minds are like wild animals. They run in every direction. Their emotions are all over. Happy one moment, then angry. Motivated at 8 a.m., then hopeless by noon. But this truth is your anchor. You cannot control what happens today. You cannot control what people say or do. You cannot control what life gives you. But there is one thing you can control: how you choose to respond, how you speak to yourself, what you decide to focus on, what emotion you let grow in your heart. That is your superpower. Imagine a man named David. He wakes up late for work. He spills coffee on his shirt. He then checks his phone. 3 stressful messages are waiting. His day has barely begun. His mind is already frustrated and angry. He feels completely overwhelmed. But then he stops. He says aloud, "I control my thoughts. I control my emotions. Not my phone. Not this coffee. Not this pressure." He takes a single breath. He slows his mind down. He opens this video. He stops reacting like a victim. He takes back control like a warrior. Now the world seems less loud. His breathing gets slower. His decisions get better. He walks into his day with power. Next time your mind starts to panic, say this: "This thought is not my boss. This feeling is not forever. I am in control right now." That simple sentence is a brake. It is like a brake on a speeding car. It brings your mind to the present. Emotions are just waves. You can learn to surf them. You do not need to drown in them. Your brain is always listening. So speak to it with strength. Say it even if you do not feel in control. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions, and soon you will be. 4. I will focus only on what I can control. This truth is very important. Many people lose power before their day starts. It is not because of pain. It is because of pointless focus. They wake up worrying. What if that person ignores me? What if I do not get the result I want? What if they don't like my work? What if I fail all over again? Quote, just like that, their energy is gone, wasted on things they cannot control. That is a form of mental slavery. Your life has only 2 zones. First is the zone of control. This includes your thoughts and actions, your reactions, habits, and effort, your decisions, kindness, and growth. The second is the zone of chaos. This includes other people's opinions. It includes outcomes and the past, the future, the weather, and the news. Delays and rejections are in this zone. Guess what? Most people live in chaos. They ignore their zone of control. Then they wonder why they feel anxious, why they are restless and tired. Think about a tree during a storm. The rain pours down hard. The wind blows with force. The sky becomes dark gray. Branches bend and leaves fall. But what does the tree do? It does not try to stop the storm. It does not cry about the angry sky. It does not compare itself to the sun. It does one single thing. It focuses on its roots. It holds itself firmly. It grounds itself even deeper. And then it waits. Because the tree understands something. The storm is not in its control, but its own response is. When the storm is over, the tree remains. It is rooted, calm, and alive. Now, ask yourself this question. Are you wasting energy on the weather? Or are you grounding yourself like the tree? Here is a morning practice. When you feel stress, ask yourself this. Is this in my control? Quote. If the answer is yes, then ACT. If the answer is no, then release it. This is a simple rule with big results. And say this out loud. I will focus only on what I can control. I protect my energy. I control my zone. Repeat that every single morning. Your power is not from doing more. It comes from letting go of what is not yours. When you protect your energy, you can build. You will finally have power for your inner world. 5. I am getting better every single day. I am becoming better every day. I know I am growing even if no one sees it. This truth has healing power. In our world, progress often feels invisible. You try so hard, you change, you grow, and yet you still feel stuck. You ask yourself questions. Why am I not improving faster? Quote, why do I not feel any different? Why does nobody see my effort? And slowly you start to doubt your path. But listen very carefully. Growth is not always loud. Improvement is not always visible. Healing is not always exciting. And progress is often silent. Consider a pot of water on a stove. You put cold water in the pot. You turn on the heat. You stare at the water. For the first few minutes, nothing happens. It looks calm, still, and unchanged. But here's what you cannot see. The molecules are moving faster. The heat is slowly rising. The change has already started. Then, all at once, bubbles form. The water begins to dance. And moments later, it is boiling. But it did not start with a boil. It started with consistency. You see, the heat showed no results at first. But it was working the entire time. That is just like you. Here is the real truth. You may feel very stuck. You might feel like nothing is happening. You might think you are wasting your time. But you are building up heat. Your mind is quietly shifting. Your habits are getting stronger. Your thoughts are realigning. Your energy is slowly rising. And soon your results will boil over. But that happens only if you keep going. Say this to yourself. I do not need applause. I do not need to be fast. I just need to keep going. Then whisper this. I am becoming better every single day. My job is to stay in the heat. The water is moving, even if I cannot see it. 6. I am worthy of good things. I am worthy of good things. I will no longer reject what I deserve. I am open to love, peace, success, and joy. Many people suffer from a hidden belief. They do not believe they deserve more. They feel, I am not smart enough to succeed. I do not deserve to find real love. Maybe happiness is for other people. If something good happens, it will be taken. This is a kind of emotional poverty, a silent virus inside people. People who were ignored, rejected, or hurt. When life offers them something good, they push it away. If someone gives a compliment, they deny it. No, not really. When they get a chance, they self-sabotage. When a door opens, they hesitate. They turn around and walk away. When a relationship feels safe, they ruin it. They think it is too good to be true. Why does this happen? Deep down, they believe, I am not worthy. Until that belief is gone, the cycle repeats. They get close to good things and then run. Imagine the vast, deep, endless ocean. It does not ask for permission to be there. It does not make itself smaller for others. It does not stop its waves for anyone. It simply exists in its fullness. It takes up space. It moves with great force. It receives the light of the sun. It reflects the light of the moon. It accepts every storm. And through it all, it remains. What if the ocean said this? Maybe I am too big. Maybe I should dry up a little. I do not deserve the moonlight. The rain is a punishment for me. It would no longer be the ocean. It would become just a puddle. That is what we do when we shrink, when we say, good things are not for me. But you were meant to be an ocean. You were not meant to be a puddle. You were never born to beg. You were never born to hide your light. You were never meant to just survive. You were born to receive everything fully. Say it now with great strength. I am worthy of good things. I am worthy of healing. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of kindness. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of joy. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of opportunities. Do not just say it. Practice it. How? If someone compliments you, accept it. Say, thank you, I receive that. If a good opportunity appears, do not doubt. Say, why not me? Quote, if you feel peace, do not overthink it. Say, I deserve to feel this calm. You get more by believing you are worthy, not just by working harder. Life cannot give you what your mind rejects. So every morning, say it out loud. Say it until it feels completely real. I am worthy of good things. And today, I will accept what is for ME 7. I will not let fear control my decisions. I will not let fear guide my choices. I choose courage even when I feel discomfort. I choose action even if it is small. Most people do not live their life. They just live out their fears. They wake up with a dream. But a chain of fear is on their mind. They think, what if I fail? Quote, what if people laugh at me? What if I am not good enough? What if I lose it all? So what do? Nothing. They just sit. They shrink. They stay in their safe zone. They wait for confidence to appear. But confidence does not come first. Courage must come first. Confidence is the result of action. Think of a river blocked by a huge rock. The water wants to move forward, but the rock is very heavy. Fear is just like that rock. But what does the river do? It does not stop flowing. It does not turn around. It does not wait for help to move the rock. The river simply flows around it. It finds completely new paths. It carves through stone. It reshapes mountains over time. The river never lets an obstacle win. Now think about your life. How many choices were made from fear? I will not speak up because of judgment. I will not start because I might fail. I will not apply because I will be rejected. I will not love because I will get hurt. Every time fear makes your decision, you stop. You stop flowing like the river. you become a frozen pond. But you were not meant to be still. You were meant to flow, move, and grow. Each morning, ask yourself this: where is fear holding me back? Quote, what would I do today if I were not afraid? Then, do one small thing. Speak, even with a shaky voice. Post that video, even if no one watches. Apply for that job, even if you feel unready. Say your truth, even if it scares you. Take one single step, even if it is unclear. Fear only shrinks when you walk through it. Say this out loud right now. I am not my fear. I am not my doubt. I am movement. I am strength. I am the river. Now breathe in very deeply. Say it again with force. I will not let fear guide my decisions. 8. I forgive myself for my past mistakes. This truth is so necessary. Many people are tired from their past. They carry the weight of old errors. They walk around with invisible pain. That one regret they never mention. That choice they made years ago. A version of themselves they hate. A moment they disappointed someone. They live their life as a punishment. They repeat one single thought: I do not deserve peace for what I did. Here is the truth. The past is real. But it does not have to be repeated. You are not meant to be your own jailer. You are here to grow. You are not here to suffer forever. Imagine a traveler in a desert. They are thirsty, tired, and lost. On their back is a heavy bag of rocks. Each rock has a label: guilt, regret, shame, blame, old voices, old mistakes, old stories. I should have done this. I should not have done that. Why did I do that? They walk 1 mile and then they fall. They try again and fall again. The road is not impossible. The weight is too heavy. Now imagine something different. What if the traveler paused? What if they opened the bag? What if they took out one rock at a time? What if they said, I carried this long enough? It hurt me, but I have learned. I forgive myself. I let it go. Suddenly their steps feel lighter. Their breath becomes deeper. Their back becomes straighter. They begin to walk, not crawl. That is what forgiveness does. It does not erase your past. It releases the weight of it. It does not say that nothing happened. It says something happened, but I heal. Anyway, find one rock you have been carrying, one mistake you punish yourself for, one version of you that feels broken, and then say this out loud: I made a mistake. I am not that mistake. I did the best I could back then. I forgive myself completely. I choose peace instead of punishment. I am not here to suffer. I am here to grow. Say it very slowly. Feel it. Let tears come if they need to. Do not let your old self control your future. Do not carry rocks through the desert. Put them down. Walk lighter. And whisper, I forgive myself for my past, because peace starts when punishment ends. 9. I will protect my peace and my energy. This truth matters more than ever. We live in a world that is always loud. Scroll, compare, argue, react, fear, panic, pressure. Everyone tells you who you should be, what you should feel, what you should chase. Your mind can become like a hotel. Every negative thought is a guest. And suddenly, you feel tired. You feel angry about small things. You feel like your day is out of control. Why? Because you forgot an important rule. Peace is not given to you. It must be protected. Imagine a temple on a mountaintop. Inside is silence, calm, and stillness. A place to breathe and reflect. A place to feel completely whole. But imagine if that temple allowed chaos in. Noise, anger, gossip, and negativity. Distraction and disorder. Imagine loud voices and insults on the walls. Imagine the silence being broken. What happens then? The temple becomes a marketplace. Its original purpose, peace, is lost. You are that temple. Every time you let chaos into your heart, every time you argue with someone negative, every time your phone decides your mood, you turn your temple into a market. Say this before checking your phone. Say this before scrolling through social media. Say this before you reply to that message. I will protect my peace and energy. I will not engage with what drains me. I will not argue with noise. I will not give attention to negative things. If chaos comes to your door, say, "Not today." I have peace to protect. Silence your phone for 1 hour. Do not argue with foolish people. Let your silence be your answer. Take deep breaths before you react. Do not scroll through another person's life. Spend 10 minutes alone in silence. Light a simple candle. Close your eyes. Return to your own temple. Your peace is your foundation. It is the source of your clarity and power. Do not give it away so easily. Say this out loud. I will protect my peace and my energy. Let the world be loud. You stay still. 10. I am proud of how far I have come. When you wake up, it is easy to see flaws. What is missing? What is broken? What is unfinished? What is not achieved? Your brain will tell you lies. You are still not there yet. Look how far ahead other people are. You should have done much more, and you start your day feeling bad. You start with self-rejection. But this truth is your shield. It helps you fight back. It fights against shame and pressure. You may not be perfect, but you are no longer lost. You may not be fast, but you have never stopped walking. You may not be there yet, but look how far you have already come. Imagine a path on a mountain. The peak is still very far away. Fog is covering the top. You cannot see the finish line. You feel tired and unsure. But then you pause and look back. You see the valley you started in, the steep rocks you had to climb, the wild forest you walked through, the rivers you had to cross, the storms you were able to survive. You realize, I am not at the top yet, but look how far I have already come. And in that moment, you feel something rare. You feel self-respect. That is what this truth does. It is not pride from your ego. It is pride from your endurance. The kind of pride that says this: I kept going when I wanted to quit. I stayed soft when life was hard. I am not perfect, but I am still here, and that means everything. When you brush your teeth in the morning, when you are tying your shoes, when you look in the mirror, say this: I see you. I know it was not easy, but I am so proud of you, not for what you have, but for what you have survived. Speak to yourself with kindness. You do not need to wait for the finish line. You deserve celebration for every step. So today, do not wait to feel proud. Stand still, look back, smile gently, and whisper this: I am proud of how far I have come. And today, I will take one more step. 11. Everything happens for a reason. I may not see it right now. This truth has the power to heal. Sometimes life makes no sense. Bad things happen to people. Good people suffer greatly. Dreams can break apart. Relationships can end. Your effort can fail. And your mind just screams, why me? What did I do wrong? What is the point of this pain? Quote, you feel lost and punished by life. But what if you are not being punished? What if you are being prepared? What if that heartbreak was a new direction? What if that failure was a lesson? What if that delay was for protection? Imagine a seed deep in the soil. It is dark, cold, silent, and lonely. There is no light, no sky, no answers. The seed cannot understand what is happening. It feels buried and forgotten. But slowly, from that darkness, life stirs. A root, a sprout, a climb to the light. And one day, the seed breaks the soil. It becomes a strong, tall tree. But that was only possible because of the dark. The seed did not know it. Life was not burying it. Life was planting it. That is your life too, whatever confusion or pain you face. Do not label it too quickly. Say this instead: I do not know why this is happening, but I trust it is for a good reason. Maybe this will teach me strength. Maybe this will shape my true purpose. Maybe one day I will look back and say thank you. Not everything makes sense right away, but time always reveals the truth. The worst chapters of your life can change. They can become the most meaningful parts. So stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, how is this happening for me? Quote, let that question soften your pain. Let it give your heart space to breathe, and whisper this to yourself: everything happens for a reason. Even if I cannot see it yet. Sometimes hard moments are clear mirrors. 12. I am alive. I am capable. I am enough. I am alive. I am capable. I am enough. Right now, just as I am, before any success or approval, before any change happens, I am already enough. Almost every problem that you face, every single insecurity and fear, every bit of anxiety you feel, it comes from one silent belief: I am not enough, not successful enough, not smart enough, not attractive enough, not loved enough, not strong enough, not fluent enough, not disciplined enough. Because of this belief, you chase things. You chase other people's validation. You chase love. You chase attention. You chase things to prove you have worth. You chase more because you feel you are less. But let me say this very clearly. You do not need to become more to matter. You do not need perfection to be worthy. You do not have to earn love, joy, or peace. You just need to remember who you are, You are here. You are alive. You are breathing. And that is enough. Imagine the moon in the night sky. Sometimes it is full, bright, and round. It glows with incredible power. Other times it is just a thin line. It is quiet and almost hidden. But here is the important truth. The moon is never less of the moon. It is still whole even when you cannot see it. It is still present, even when it disappears. It does not need to be full to be beautiful. It does not need to shine brightly always. It is always enough. You are like that moon. Some days you will shine brightly. Some days you will feel small. Some days you feel like disappearing. But through it all, you are still whole. You are still worthy. You are still enough. You do not need millions of followers. You do not need fluent English to be powerful. You do not need a perfect body to be loved. You do not need the best job to have a purpose. You do not need a loud life to be meaningful. You do not need to impress others to rest. You are enough right now, in this exact moment. With all your imperfections, with your unfinished story, with your doubts and your dreams, you are not missing a single thing. You are already whole. Take your hand, place it on your heart, close your eyes. Say this slowly. I am alive. I am capable. I am enough. I do not need to prove it to anyone, because I feel this in my bones, because I am tired of all the chasing. I am ready to come home to myself. Some people watching this will cry. Not from weakness, but because they have never heard this. No one ever told them they were enough. Not their parents, teachers, or friends. They lived their whole life trying to earn love. Love that was already theirs. So if that person is you, this is your moment. The moment you stop chasing. The moment you start accepting. The moment you return home. To the raw, real, imperfect, beautiful you. You are alive. You are capable. You are enough. And nothing in this world can change that. Let this sentence end your inner war. Let this morning begin your freedom. Say it one final time. I am alive. I am capable. I am enough. If you have made it this far, listen. You just gave your mind a precious gift. A gift no one else could give you. Not a friend, an app, or a coach. Only you. You chose to speak to yourself with love. You chose to train your thoughts. You chose to plant seeds of truth. And that means you are already changing. Imagine what happens if you repeat this. Not just once, but daily. Until your subconscious starts to believe it. Until your life starts to reflect it. Until your soul finally feels safe. So please, save this video. Come back to it often. Repeat it like a prayer. Let it be your morning ritual. And if you felt this in your heart, if this helped you speak with more kindness, then do one small thing. Like this video. Leave a comment. I am enough. And subscribe so you never forget who you are. We can keep growing together every single morning.